Fun Survival Kit video, part 11. They said it shouldn't be done. They said it couldn't be done. Call out the angry mob, cause it's back. And it's crawling through your window into your brain. Last time, we talked about a little pouch-sized kit, what went in it. And this episode, we're going to take the stuff that's in it and show you how to use it. One of the many uses for a 55-gallon contractor bag is as an improvised poncho. Contractor bag will block wind, will block rain, keep a little body heat in. It doesn't breathe, so condensation will eventually build up. And on a day like today, it's going to be hotter than hell in here. Find the corner here. There's me in here somewhere. Here's Johnny. Like I said, it'll make an improvised poncho. It's fairly sturdy. You can pull the corner up and it'll actually block the wind and help to keep some heat off you. It'll keep your head dry. It's also hotter than crap. It's about 90 degrees out today, so where is that? I'm out here with a compass, and I know what direction I'm going, but I want to get some idea of how far I've walked. I may be lost, I may need to go in a certain direction, see what's there, find my way back. So I have the compass, I know what direction I'm going, and I have an improvised pace counter. Now I don't know exactly what my stride is, but I know that if I walk 100 paces down a trail, find out that I can't go that way and have to come back, I know that reverse direction with the compass and walk 100 paces back the exact opposite direction, it'll bring me back to where I started. Piece of parachute cord out of the kit, and every 100 paces I just tie off a knot. 200 paces, tie off another knot. 300 paces, tie off a third knot, so on and so forth. As I'm backtracking, I just start untying the knots. Now, it doesn't have to be parachute cord. I can use the shoelace that I use to carry my water bottles, or this, which is a little stick that I cut some notches in. Every 100 paces I just cut off another notch. I don't know if you can see it. Try it that way. There you go. There you go. You get the idea. And just every 100, just cut off a little notch. That way I keep tabs of how many paces I've been walking. Found with trial and error that you need at least two 32-ounce bottles on the trail if you're going to carry this small kit. Those little store-bought pouches that come with the tiny little bottles, it doesn't work. You're gonna blow through that in about 2 miles, less than that, probably even a couple hundred yards. So 32 ounce, 2 of them, gotta have it. knives and tools that I keep in this kit. Basically a small Leatherman moldy tool. This is one of the Juice models. The other model has a saw, and I didn't put that one on this kit. I've got that somewhere else. Good solid little tools. They weigh in about 4 ounces. They'll do a lot of basic little camp chores. For a fixed blade, I have a SOG Field Pup, nice little carbon steel knife, not terribly big, not too heavy. I've got some big knives. I like a little knife. It doesn't weigh much, it doesn't take up much space, and for this kind of kit I don't need a big knife. On my person, separate from the kit, I've got a little Tops, see if you can see it there, Tops Turley PSK knife. I left the kit home. I've been carrying the knife itself in a little pouch because I haven't been using it much, and I want to change that. Nice little sharp, basic, last ditch kind of knife, but definitely a good knife. Runs about 40 bucks. You can get it right from Tops Knives. Check it out. Just to prove a point, I've been out here for maybe hour and a half, and one of the 32-ounce bottles is empty. Well, I found a nice big puddle of water, but I've still got the 32-ounce bottle left over, and I'm just not quite desperate enough yet to try and rig a bandana filter and drink this. So I'm going to keep looking around. Muddy Pete's rule of thumb for wild edible plants: it's just not worth taking a risk that they may be bad. Leave them be. This is the Sparky. It's made by United Survival Technologies, and it's kind of the primary fire starting tool that I have in this kit. The idea is that you put it on the ground, and we're doing this sideways. You put it on the ground to push on it, and it makes a spark. And again, this is why we test all this stuff. It's not the most effective device. It's just the spring, I think, is too small in it. So we'll just use conventional knife blade, and that works much better. I have found that when these things get wet, water gets up into the springs and they don't work at all. You have to wait a few minutes, shake them dry, and they're usually functional after that. Snacks on the trail. Love Slim Jim. One of the problems I've found, though, is when you're short on water, these things are just going to really make you thirsty. I do like candies, and these are called Quench Gum, and you get these in most sporting goods stores. They're nice. They're kind of like a Jolly Rancher. You put them in your mouth and suck on them, and they make you slobber. Don't eat them when you answer the telephone at work.